insights. Wow, I mean, there's just so many things that we can pick up and just go and run with directly. Thank you everyone for sticking around, and I think we have left one of the best pieces to last. Chef Elliot, as I introduced very early on in this session, is going to be cooking up something very, very special for you all. Chef, I'm going to leave all the words to you, so go ahead, take it away.
So welcome back, and let's get cooking right now. So here from our recipe, we will go with simple product. It will be our leek and our onions and some potatoes. Okay, so you can find everything everywhere. You can buy them to your local producers, and you can make something crazy for your family or only for you. So first we will start with our onions. You will just make something like this, chop in two. Okay, and we will start to cook it just like this with a pepper sheet. Just like that. I don't need to make something more. Okay, we will add some herbs from your garden if you have a garden, or from the field, just there. So here I have a bit of fig leaves, a bit of verbena, and our nasturtium. Nasturtium is really easy to grow to your place. It's going like this. So people are using the leaves, but also what you can use, you will see the difference, is the stem. Don't forget that you have the roots, and after, into the stem, you have all of the juicy way. The leaves will be the final touch of it, and after it will be your flowers with your capers. It's another way of thinking, but already you have more flavors into the stem than the leaf. So the leaf will help us just to cook our onions. Okay, just there. We will put oil. So for the lactose intolerant, it's also something. And we will put another cheese on that, just to really cover it. At Entropy is cooking of time. So here you will have between 25 and 30 minutes of cooking. Okay, so it will be confit of our onions. So very gentle, very slow. Okay, so just do that. Just think that the time will give more flavors to your veggies, and it will not burn all of the naturality of the product. That's the point. So I made already also my risotto of spelt. It was hot already. So the risotto of spelt lentils from Graines de Curieux. It's a cooperative with who we work since the beginning. It's 80 kilometers from a place. So you can find all of that, quinoa, lentils, spelt, and locally. Because normally all of them come from India, and it's really far away. So for the leek, you have the leek, the roots, the white part, the green part. So what we are doing at Entropy is two things, or maybe more, I don't know. I just say always two things, and after it's like 10 things, but it's the game of our creative minds. So when I check, I have already 3 parts. Okay, so with the green part, we will make a kimchi of it and oil. Kimchi that you will find into our risotto. Really important for us. It will give naturally spices and everything, so I don't need to add peppers, salt, or spices. The kimchi will give naturally the taste that we need. For the oil, it's really easy with all of the green part that you have. So at home, you can just manage to boil in a way, so not boiling oil, but 60 degrees for your oil. And after you just chop the green part of it. It could be Also with herbs like basilicum, mint, and everything. So 60 degrees for your oil. Chopped green stuffs, okay, like this, and you put them into that oil. After, you just mix it into your blender, and you strain to it, and you will have a beautiful oil just like this. So it was for the green part of the leek. So with all of your roots from onions, young onions and leek, you can just rebirth them only with water, a bit of soil, and after it will be just a new one. So you can grow every day new stuffs also for you. But here what we can make also is to dry the roots. Here it's not onion roots, okay, or leek roots, it was celeriac roots. All of the taste is crazy, the smell is huge, and also you preserve them from the time, okay, because drying stuffs help you to keep the flavors inside, and it will give for our kitchen more valuable things. With that, you can make cream without changing the molecule of the cream, and it can help also to to give flavors. You can just add it as spices. With them, okay, it's really easy. We will just make something nicely, so just like this, and we will cook it like that. So with your leek, you can make it also at home. It's not so complicated, but for Entropy, it's our way of thinking. So no plastic. We use only jars to make our cooking veggies, okay, or the starting of our juice here. So for them, we'll put them into our jar, okay, with a liquor of thyme and a kombucha of leek. After that, we'll steam them, okay, 90 degrees for 2 hours. So it will help to the leek to just feel very comfortable inside. It will be the right cooking for us, and the juice will be very aromatics. After that, you can let them just like this, so you preserve also your veggies like that. So also the garlic that you can find everywhere. Right now you can find also that kind of garlic, the black garlic, the preserved ones. The right season, the right moment, you have beautiful garlic, fresh ones, and we will put them for 60 days at 60 degrees. Okay, it's the normal way to to put things into black stuffs. You can see we have the perfect shape. It's black, and also you have more umami into it. So with that, we will use our Brussels beer, and we will make a cream of it. So for that dish, it was the idea just to connect with veggies that you can find everywhere. So the leek, the garlic, the onions. Those products are normally used for bouillon or juice normally. So here we give them a huge place into our menu. Also, all of those seeds like spelt and lentils. Sometimes we are just thinking plain-based is just a quinoa salad. No, you can have a lot of flavors with those seeds, because it will, when you cook them right, you have all of the flavors that you are searching for. You will have the beer, because it's really important for us in Brussels. Okay, it's really local, and we have huge local beer, and also our potatoes. You will see the mousseline, very, very nice, of green leek. So here I will use the green part of the leek with our smashed potatoes to make our mousseline, very natural one. And you can add as you want, as pepper or salt. But here the green leek is already with spices taste. The idea is that also we want to shock a bit our guest with our mousseline and not staying too normal. So here for to dress our plate at Entropy, it will be first a mousseline. And so here we will cook our leek with our green leek oil and our juice. Very gentle, so it will caramelize just a bit and it will give a bit of humidity all around. Sorry, it will be a leek. So for onions, 30 minutes later, we can see how they are. So our stuffed onions, just there. So confit and stuffed with our risotto of spelt and lentils. A cream of beer. A black garlic puree. And here you will have your cream of beer to give the acidity and the comfort food that you want. So here, some seasonal flower as the fennel flowers. You have a lot right now into the field. Seriously, you can just take them and you let them into your place. It will be crazy for your winter. The last nasturtium leaves. We really like at Entropy the tagette. It's an herb who tastes some kind of agrumes, citrus, and everything. You can make what you want. It's your DNA, so play with it. A green leek oil. And a juice just in the middle. Here we are. So here you can see it's still summer, but with autumn vibes. So I'm really happy to share that recipe into a goodie bag. Okay. Also, don't forget at home that cooking is an act of love. Okay. So take time as you love the others, and you will have great meals with great food and in a local way. Enjoy. Take care of all of you, and see you soon.
Thank you, Chef. Imagine what one can do with a leek, an onion, and a potato. It's pretty incredible. I really want to say thank you. Thank you so much for everyone who's been part of this Expense Summit 2024. It's been an incredible day. We've learned so much about innovation, connection. Over the past few hours, we've explored the future of expense management and heard from some really, really inspiring leaders and shared some pretty incredible ideas on how you can shape how we move forward. I really hope that you found this sessions really insightful and you've walked away with new strategies, new tools, and maybe even some inspiration that you can bring home to your own organizations. Let's take a moment to reflect on some of the great sessions that we've gone through today. We started off the day with Thibaut talking about the evolution of the market and finance. We covered even some really interesting topics that David Parker and Boss helped us with, and we covered everything from trends in corporate finance, and what an incredible session we had with Raj, learning about the key ingredients of financial innovation. We also heard so many great discussions, a little bit of like fireside chats from so many of these great speakers that we've had the honors of having today. And of course, we were blown away by Chef Elliot and his culinary demonstration. I hope his, you could say, zero waste recipe inspired us about sustainability and what you can just only do in the kitchen, but maybe how we manage resources in our own businesses as well. Before we wrap up, I would really like to thank a few people that made this event possible. I want to thank all the speakers for sharing their insights, their knowledge, their expertise. I want to thank our partners for their support and the collaboration throughout the whole summit. Without you, this would have been a lot harder than what it was. And finally, I want to give a heartfelt thank you to all of you, our attendees. Your participation, your engagement, all your questions, all your involvement in all these chats has what made this event truly special. But the conversation doesn't have to end here. I would very much encourage you all to stay connected, to take advantage of the virtual platform, to network with peers and explore the virtual tables and even rewatch sessions that you might have missed. And of course, I want you to stay in contact and I want you to stay updated on the latest from Mobilexpense as we continue to shape the future of expense management to make it easy for everyone. I really want to say thank you for engaging in our polls. It's been so much fun tracking and looking at how you guys are responding. We've got all the participants and we've got all the names, and we're going to really use the wheel now to generate and look at who is going to be the winner in that case. So with me here, I've got this screen. And what we're going to do now is we're going to figure out who is the winner of this prize. So it's spinning right now. We've got all the names. There's hundreds and hundreds of names here. And the winner is, wow, this is a name, Lucian Sterling, if I pronounce that correctly. Well, congratulations. The team will be in contact with you. And I hope the bag with all the great goodies is going to be something that you can take home and you can cook with your family and so forth. Now, as we close today's summit, I want to leave you with one final thought. Just like we heard from Chef Elliot, success, whether it's in the kitchen or in business, it all comes down to a few things. We need the right ingredients. We need time, and we need care. It's these principles that are going to help us move forward, adapt, and even excel. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for being part of this Expense Summit. I hope to see you next time. So, for myself, stay inspired, stay connected, and everyone, take care. Thanks for now.